A few years ago, it still comes out every year. There's a paper called from the Daily Telegraph. It's a special booklet, The Rich List, richest people in the country. A book comes out every year, pamphlet it is. One year, I saw a friend of mine for 200 million in the rich list. So I went up to him and told him, you're in the rich list for 200 pounds, 200 million. He said, go and ask them how much I owe, because just owning property and having a mortgage on each thing and with the bank is not mine. It belongs to the bank. So I went back and I phoned up the Daily Telegraph. I asked to see the editor of the rich list to speak to him, and I asked him, how much does this company owe? He says he doesn't know. He only knows what the company bought. So I said to him, if what the company bought, how can you be sure that it doesn't owe any money? It owes money. So if it's got a mortgage out on 200 million, and the fella only owns 10% of it, he's got 20 million. It drops a little bit the value of the houses, and he's bankrupt. They said yes. So I came back to the gentleman. I said to him, I told him about the rich list again, and he says to me, you know how easy it is to cheat the banks? The banks are mugs. You go along and you give a few pounds to the one of the directors, the manager of the bank, or the director of the finance, and he borrows as much money as you want, as long as you give him something on the side. It's all corrupt, and that's how I got so many millions to borrow. But I know this man didn't. He put down 50%. But lots of youngsters today go to the bank for a mortgage, and they own maybe 10% of the company. You've got a company buying millions and owing 10%. And I asked one, how do you get mortgages? He says, very simple. You call into the bank manager, you give a few pounds to the person in charge of the mortgages, you get a mortgage. It doesn't matter what you've got or you haven't got. They don't care. So lots of these people go out, buy a property for millions of pounds with the bank's money. They don't pay the bank. That means they don't pay anything back. They start paying a little bit back and not back. And they take in the rent and put it away. And then they have quite a bit of money. In the end, they go bankrupt because properties fall or they can't pay back. The bank takes it away. I know by chance that my brother had a property where he was living in. And he wanted to buy another property. He wanted to move and buy another property. So he went to the bank manager and he said to him, I want to lend more money on my house. Yes, it was very helpful. They thought, always afterwards we'll come back and we'll say we want more collateral. But he didn't have a lot of collateral. He only had this house. So he says they gave him on his own house collateral enough to buy another house, which that he had paid off because he had the money. And then a few weeks later, they came to him and said to him, we're not satisfied with the collateral. They think people are mugs. So the person, my brother said to him, no, I'm not giving you any more collateral. I'm not giving you a paid off house, which I've got collateral on a house that's mortgaged. So he said, I'll take away your house, the house you've got. You couldn't take away the house you bought because that was not on the bank. He said, took out the keys and said, here, take it, have it. The banks are the biggest smugs in this town, and a lot of Jewish people, religious Jewish people, live on cheating the banks left, right, and center. They're being cheated left, and they've been cheated, and they know they've been cheated, and they do it again. Because for a few £1,000s, giving the manager, the bank manager, or giving the person in charge of mortgages, you can get a mortgage and you can cheat them. So lots of these people who got big cars, £50,000 worth of car. Look at my car. It reminds me of a story once. A person came to Heathrow Airport and didn't know where to park. So he went into the bank and he said, can I borrow £100? I'm going on holidays. He says, yes, you can borrow £100. So the bank manager said to me, hey, £100. What are you going to give for that? You see my Rolls Royce outside? Take it. Very good. It went away. And the bank manager felt something suspicious. He came back. He paid off the £100 he owed. And he took back his car. So the bank manager asked him, tell me, what did you gain out of this borrowing? You didn't look like a person who has to borrow £100 from the bank to go on holidays. What did you gain? He said to the bank manager, show me somewhere you can park in Heathrow Airport for £100 for 3 weeks. And that's how our banks look. We put in educated people from universities, but stupid, stupid people. And that's how the government is as well. Stupid. But I can't blame the government. I don't blame the people cheating. The government cheats the people, and the people cheat the government. That's how it goes. It works side by side. Well, till next time, keep well.